Today at 5 on NBC 33, we hope you're sticking with an exercise health plan with us. Join us as we continue to Get Fit at 5. We'll learn from our doctor about the importance of nutrition and vitamins. Plus, hold on to your seats as we take you for a live ride at the Cedar Point Amusement Park on board the Power Tower. And we'll talk with some folks from the American Lung Association about blooms for breath. NBC 33 is the place to be today at 5. Join us, won't you?
The Law Office of Joseph Shaw presents a message about disability benefits. Social Security disability. Who should collect benefits? People of any age who can't work because of a physical condition or a mental condition. But saying you should receive benefits doesn't mean you will without experienced legal help. The Law Office of Joseph Shaw, 1-800-440-6100. There's no fee unless you win.
Need new athletic shoes? Then don't miss the season's biggest sale during Athletic Shoe Mania at Shoe Carnival. This week, save on the area's widest selection of athletic shoes from $29.88 and up. Brands like Nike, Reebok, Adidas, Converse, and more. Save up to 40%. Shoe Carnival. Brand name shoes for every walk of life.
Here's your NBC 33 forecast. I'm Vetus Reed.
Laurie and Eddie lost their eldest son in a freak car accident. It was the first time they had left him alone, and they can't rest until they get their special message to him. Susan's 15th birthday party was ruined when her mother went to the hospital with a headache. She was mad at first and wasn't able to visit, but when her mom slipped into a coma and died, she was devastated and now would do anything to have her mom's forgiveness. Cheryl had just moved her family to Texas when her son was fatally shot by a total stranger. Cheryl and her daughter say they'll never recover until they have a chance to say goodbye. Lynn suffers tremendous guilt over divorcing Brian, the love of her life. She realized her mistake, and they plan to reunite. Tragically, he died in a horrible fire. What would she say to him if she had one last chance? And so these guests and many in our studio today have come to the show to meet one woman, Rosemary Altea. She is a spiritual medium whom they believe can reunite them with their departed loved ones so that they can find the closure that they so desperately need. Now, even if you happen to be a skeptic, you'll be shocked by what's in store. This is an amazing hour. You don't want to miss it as we discuss talking to the dead. Please join us. Guests today have flown here from all across the country. They share in the hope that Rosemary Altea can help them contact those that they have loved and lost. Now, Rosemary is an internationally renowned spiritual medium and healer. Her waiting list for private consultations exceeds 5,000 names. She's very much in demand right now. Her lectures and workshops are sold out all across.
These young boys, I guess, that she goes out for.
And she has a fantasy she's told you about being pregnant, wanting to be pregnant.
I have found green garbage bags of baby clothes, of socks in her room. I have an older daughter who's pregnant. She said it was for her. I know it wasn't for her. Danielle has stolen pictures of other people's children and told people they were her children. She takes their children to the park and tells people that they're her kids.
At 12 and 11, where is she having this unprotected sex?
I have no idea. Do you know, she runs away all the time. She tells people that I beat her, that I abuse her, that I lock her out.
And they love to hear this,
and they keep her there.
What have you done to try and stop her from having unprotected sex?
I have locked Danielle in her room. Literally, windows nailed shut, locks on the door.
Does it work? Why doesn't it work?
It didn't work. Because she gets out eventually, I have to let her out. I'm from Canada. They could charge me for that. They've told me.
All right.
I put her in a group home because I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't keep her safe. She ran from there. They won't even take her no more.
They won't take her. You have also given her condoms so that
I'm a walking condom commercial. I am a walking condom commercial. I swear, I do not promote sex, but if she's going to do this, I want her protected, I want her safe, and I want her alive.
Now, you did something very interesting. You took her to a doctor, and they held her down. We
had to hold her, restrain her. They have a needle that you can get for every 3 months for Depro, for pregnancy. We had to basically hold her still, and I had to restrain her for the doctor to give her the needle.
And the doctor will do this?
The doctor at one point put his hands up in the air and said, "I will not assault you." And then she said, she pushed the doctor and said, "Fine, I'll get it," because I told her I was taking her right back to Children's Aid that time.
I see. So you had to...
But I still had to hold her.
What is the main worry?
The main worry is my daughter dying.
Not being pregnant, but dying.
By dying, or being a prostitute with a crack pipe stuck to her lips at the age of 12, 13. I'm petrified. I'm petrified.
Would you bring Karina out? Let's see what she has to say. Danielle, sorry. Yeah, I said, I corrected it. Wait. Danielle, explain something to me. Why do you want to have a baby?
Because I think it would make me, I don't know, more responsible and like, for whatever.
Would make you more responsible or whatever?
And like I have somebody to love me and somebody to love.
Doesn't your mother love you?
Yeah, I know my mom loves me.
Do you know that when you have sex, even though you have the shot, you could get a sexually transmitted disease or you could get HIV? You know that? Does that worry you?
Yeah.
Does it worry you enough to stop doing it?
Yeah.
She's even told me that, Danielle, you've even told me that you don't enjoy this. It doesn't
No, I don't enjoy it. It's just...
Why do you do it? Explain to us why you do it.
I don't know. To make the guy feel better.
To make the guy feel better. Explain to me why you want to make these guys feel better.
To stay with them.
To stay with them?
Yeah.
So if you make these guys feel better, they'll stay with you, right?
Yeah.
How old are they?
Have you told all these men that you want to have a baby?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, because they won't be with me.
She's only seeing black boys. She won't go out with white. She won't go out with any. She's being prejudiced.
Why are you being prejudiced? Why do you only want to have sex with somebody who's black?
I don't pick the colors. They just go out with them and it happens.
Okay. Now, Karina, you brought your daughter for a reason. What do you want to say to her?
I just want Danielle to realize, Danielle, you have to stop this. You're ruining your life. Your life is precious. It's when I brought you into this world, I brought a gift. Precious gift. And I am so afraid that one of these guys that you don't know who you're sleeping with is going to take this gift away from me, because it takes one time, and you're going to get AIDS and you're going to die. Or even have a baby at your age. My God, I was 16 when I had my first child, and I told you if I could do it over again, I would, and 1,000,000 times. But I don't want you to I want so much for you. You have your education money put away. You have everything going for you. And you're ruining your life. No boy, no man, no nothing is worth this. You are more important. We'll be right back.
How many guys have you slept with?
20.
I did not know she slept with that many guys.
It used to be a lot worse. I used to just like, okay, you're cute, connect. Like, but she's had multiple sex partners. And they're not all necessarily men either. I am a bisexual.
Hi there.
Hello.
Now you want to be shocked and amazed by our psychics, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, this time, it's me who's going to shock and amaze you.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. I'm giving you 12 full minutes with a real psychic for free.
12 full minutes, all in one call?
Yes, all in one call, no strings attached. This 12 free minutes is for real.
Then do I I have to join a club or something?
No, this free is better than free. In fact, you're under no obligation to spend a single dime, and you will definitely get your 12 minutes free.
Well, it sounds pretty good.
Honey, listen to me. This is so free that you speak directly to your psychic on an 800 number.
On an 800 number. Wow, it really is free.
Exactly. So don't miss out. Pick up your phone and call this number right now. Get your free psychic reading with 12 full minutes free.
Call now for the best long-distance rates and get 12 minutes free. Speak to your psychic directly through an 800 number. This psychic reading really is free.
Call 1-800-511-5374.
$99? $99?
For only $99, you can experience the fun and excitement of Orlando and see your favorite attractions. You'll get first-class hotel accommodations and enjoy fabulous food. Call now and we'll extend your vacation an additional 2 nights in Daytona. That's 6 days and 5 nights for less than $17 a day. And kids go free. Call in the next 20 minutes, and with your order, you'll get our Florida discount book, published by Entertainment with hundreds of dollars in savings.
This is a limited time offer and space is limited. All major credit cards are accepted. Call now 800-897-9104.
It's amazing how quickly the lack of auto insurance can change your attitude. Let Safe Auto protect you with guaranteed low monthly payments. Call Safe Auto now and get immediate coverage over the phone.
Play safe. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Safe Auto.
Get your hands on the future. Get your hands on the phone. Get your hands on the power. Turn the future on.
Get your hands on more information about electronics. Call IT Tech at 1-800-942-0088. That's 1-800-942-0088.
Are you having trouble forgiving someone for a past mistake? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Danielle, you know, I really don't know what to make of you. I mean, I have a feeling you don't know what you're doing. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, I really have a feeling you haven't thought things out. If you steal because people want you to, and you have sex because people want you to, what is it you want, not what they want? My next guest is how old?
14.
14. We're getting up in years. Her sex life sounds like somebody who has been around quite a many years longer than that. Okay. This is Melanie. Melanie's mother, Janine, is backstage, and she's going to join us. Melanie, you were how old when you started sleeping with guys?
13.
13. How many guys have you slept with?
21.
21. Why, Melanie? Why?
I don't know. It's like, but if I like a guy, and I wanna.
Why?
And I wanna be with him. If I wanna be with him, I will be with him.
Okay. Why do you do this?
Why do I do what? Have sex?
Yes.
Because I like it. Anybody who says they don't like it is lying.
Okay. What kind of relationships do you have with 21 partners?
It's most of them I was going out with, I had a really good relationship with. Some of them was just.
Does your mother know how many guys?
Now she does.
Okay, does it bother you that she's sick to death that you're going to get pregnant or get a bad disease?
It bothers me, but it's like, there's nothing she can do about it, so.
Okay. So mother can't do anything about it?
She can talk to me and she can try to educate me,
Does that
but
do
it might not
anything
help.
if she talks to you or educates you?
Yeah, but she tells me, she's like, you know, you gotta slow down or whatever, but she hasn't really sat me down and talked to me about anything.
She has not?
No.
Would you bring Mother out? This is Janine. Janine.
Yes.
Your daughter just revealed that she slept with 21, I think she said, guys. How, and that you have not sat her down and talked to her about
Well, I did not know she slept with that many guys.
How many guys did you think she'd slept with?
Like, no, about 6.
I don't think it's a matter of numbers.
That I think.
Have you talked to her?
Yes, I have talked to her. I put her on the pill. I bought her condominiums, you know, condoms. I bought her condoms, told her to use them. Obviously, she chooses not to use them.
You say she was a sweet, adorable, well-behaved little girl. What do you think happened?
I think she became rebellious and started requiring negative attention.
And more interested in her friends.
Oh, of course.
How'd you find out she was sexually active?
I found out by overhearing her and a girlfriend of hers speaking about it.
Okay. How has home life been since this came to the front?
She'll just find different ways to get out and lie to me about it.
She sneaks out.
Yeah, she sneaks out. She's been gone for a couple of days at a time. She goes away a couple of days at a time. One time she slept in this abandoned building. I had smacked her one time for being out all night. She went down to the She went down to the police station. The next thing I know, a police car is coming with handcuffs to arrest me for smacking my child. And she was gone for over 24 hours.
No, it wasn't. I was only gone for 21 hours.
You know, what we're hung up with here is how many guys, how many hours. These are numbers. Let's talk about what you're doing, what your activities are. Is this right?
No, it's not right.
Then why are you doing it?
I slow down a lot. Like, it's like...
Are you going to give me numbers as to what you slowed down like?
No. But it's like, it used to be a lot worse. I used to just like, okay, you're cute, come here. Like, but...
I have to interject. On the way here to the show, we rode in a van limo, and she was pointing out, oh, that guy's hot. Oh, that guy's hot. I mean, she was just like...
Wait. Both of these girls have said to me, and if I'm wrong, correct me, that what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
Why are you so dumb that you're doing what's wrong? Explain it. I will listen.
Because what's wrong is fun. That's it. Because it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. We should all do what's fun.
No, sometimes you have responsibilities that you have to do what's right, and sometimes it's not fun. But having sex is not something that you're not supposed to do. A lot of people, almost everybody has sex. It's not, it's wrong, but maybe the way that I am using... Maybe the way I'm using my body, yeah, is wrong. But it's like, sex isn't wrong.
What kind of...
It's not funny to me, but I've been dealing with this for a while.
Janine, are there orgies?
No.
You can get pregnant, you can get diseases, you can ruin everybody's life. Why do that?
How can I ruin everybody's life by just what I do? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of me as long as I'm happy with myself.
Are you happy with yourself?
Now I am. When I used to do that all the time and just be like...
Now that we only do it half the time, are we happy with ourselves?
I'm happy with myself. I'm with a guy right now, and I haven't had sex with him, and I'm not cheating on him, nothing. And I'm very happy with myself.
How long have you been with him? An hour and a half?
not all necessarily men either. I am a bisexual.
Why do it?
You have your show and I have my sex.
You read the diary, you have a new worry. What's the new worry?
That she may be pregnant.
Would you like to forgive someone in your life, but you don't know how? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
What is Nicorette? Nicotine replacement gum. It helps you stop smoking cigarettes, but you don't chew it like regular gum. You bite Nicorette until it tingles. Then you hold it between your cheek and your gum. And you get a lower level of nicotine to help you fight your cravings. And as your cravings get fewer and fewer, you use less and less and less Nicorette until you use none. And none is a wonderful number.
Nicorette gum helps you fight your cravings, your habit, your way. You can do it. Nicorette can help.
Thursday at noon from the 21 Alive newsroom.
Over-the-counter tooth whiteners and toothpaste all promise sparkling results. Find out if they really do work and if they are safe.
And then,
Mr. Food's tribute to Broadway salutes Bring into Noise, Bring into Funk with toe tap and drumsticks. It's not a recipe for chickens. Find out why. A report on budgeting for summer daycare along with all your news and weather Thursday at noon right here on 21 Alive.
it's all right here at noon on 21 Alive News.
Mattress Warehouse. Sleep on it tonight.
Looking for quality? Just come into our store. Such a great selection at a price you can't afford. Come to Mattress Warehouse for the rest of your life. Oh, you're gonna love it.
Mattress Warehouse. Sleep on it tonight.
Welcome to Indiana, where the traveling is easy. The views are unspoiled, and even the teenagers are polite. How often does that happen? Call 1-800-6-VISIT-IN. Whoa, that's 1-800-6-VISIT-IN. There you go, for your free Indiana travel guide. Would New York do this? We don't think so. Enjoy Indiana.
For the perfect Mother's Day gift, shop Ayers 15-hour sale this Friday and Saturday. Discover great gift ideas and terrific savings store-wide. Save 50% on fine jewelry, plus special free gifts with your fragrance purchase. Don't miss early bird specials Saturday morning till noon. 0% finance charge, no payment till September. Shop extra hours Friday and Saturday. Stores open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The 15-hour sale this Friday and Saturday, only at Ayers.
There he was doing a lap dance on him.
This 54-year-old wife thinks her 39-year-old husband's been messing around with another woman. I need to know the truth. Next, Sally.
12 and 14, and an awful lot of unprotected sex. Our next guest, Judy, should know better. She's 19. And you figure at 19, somebody's got their act together. So I said, let's see what somebody a little bit older would say about having unprotected sex. We're going to talk to her in a minute. But first, this is her mother, Carrie. Now, Carrie is 19. There are people who are very responsible, holding full-time jobs, being mothers at 19, and yet you say your daughter's activities are ripping your life apart.
Absolutely.
When did it begin?
It started when she was 14.
Okay, so that ought to be an example for you. And what happened?
She started sneaking out her bedroom window. I don't know how many nights, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I drive around trying to find out where she was because...
Sounds like you, okay?
Because she wasn't where she said she was going to be. It was the old, I'm at my girlfriend's at my house, you know, type routine.
You, before the show, we saw you reading your daughter's diary. What did you find out that you didn't already know, and does she know you have her diary?
She does now.
Everybody says that to me. What did you find out?
I found out that she's had multiple sex partners and same-sex partners and...
3 or 4 people
women
at a time?
Right.
Women and
orgies.
Men?
And she...
You did not know this was going on?
I didn't have any idea that was going on.
Okay. and doing this orgies and multiple sex partners and unprotected sex?
Several times, yeah. I know she's had unprotected sex.
And out of control in other ways?
A lot of other ways.
Like what?
She's been shoplifting.
Well, that sounds familiar. Yes.
She's committed forgery. She stole her best friend's grandmother's checkbook and wrote over $1,000 worth of checks.
What did the police do with her?
They didn't do anything with her because she
She's
talked my sister into paying them, so.
Your sister, the aunt, paid the $1,000?
She sure did. Her and my brother-in-law paid full restitution, so Judy didn't have to suffer the consequences.
Should Judy have suffered the consequences?
I think she should have.
Now, she tried to have you arrested?
Yeah, she did.
Why?
Judy came strolling in about 7:30 in the morning in a teddy type lingerie with two guys that I'd never seen before, and she smelled like a Dublin brewery, and she got about this far away from my face and told me, "F you, you don't run my life, you're not going to tell me what to do." So I smacked her. I didn't even bring my hand out. I didn't even bring my hand out as far as her shoulder. I was just so shocked that she got in my face like that and told me, F you. And she said, "You're going to jail." And she stomped out, and I hear her laughing back there now. She called the police and tried to get me arrested. And I had to go to court and say, and I told the police officer then, he said, "Can I leave you here, or is there going to be a problem?" I said, "If she gets 2 inches from my face and tells me F you again," I said, "I'm going to slap her again."
Now that you read the diary, you have a new worry. What's the new worry?
That she may be pregnant.
She thinks she's pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you bring her out, please, Judy? What do you want us to do? Whatever. Harry, what do you want us to do? Try and help you?
I just want her to realize that what she's doing is dangerous, and that this short-term this short-term thing she does to satisfy herself can be a long-term problem.
Right. Judy, you've heard what your mother's been saying, and our concern is at 19, yes, you should be working or in school, and at 19,
I'm going to get enrolled in college.
Okay,
she could go
what
for free.
about unprotected sex? Do you want to get AIDS? Do you want to be pregnant?
No.
Then why do this? Why not ask the partners to use protection?
Because 9 out of 10 of the people that I sleep with are my friends. I've known them through high school, through middle school.
And they...
Okay, wait, let me ask you a question. How many people in the audience have not had unprotected sex? Okay, go there.
Yeah, but you get 20 people.
Why?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It only takes one time.
One.
And they're not all necessarily men either. I am a bisexual.
Okay, but it only takes one time. Are you under...
The audience is going to make me mad.
Are you under the misunderstanding that you can't get a sexually transmitted disease from another woman?
Oh, yes, he can. I know that.
Thank you. Why do you keep a diary?
Just in case. In case something should happen. I know the consequences. I'm 19. I've been out on my own since I was 18. I haven't had to have your help. Yes, I did commit fraud. I did pay back every penny. You failed to tell that.
Where are you having this unprotected sex with the partners?
My house, their apartment, our house, a car.
Anyway. Okay. And you are not at all worried about... Judy, you're not at all worried about any of the problems. You don't think... You're not at all worried that anything could happen to you?
Of course.
Then why do it?
Okay, the way I look at it, and you guys can say whatever you want, is People, drug dealers have their drugs. Religious freaks have their religion. You have your show, and I have my sex.
What is the sex doing for you? And it's very dangerous.
It's making me very happy.
Making you happy.
It's degrading. It's degrading you. It's turning you into a shallow individual. That's what it's doing. And it's causing, it's short-term satisfaction that is going to end up for long-term problems. And I hope it's not AIDS.
We'll be right back.
Who's going to pay for that baby? You know who's going to pay? Every single person in this room for taxes.
I made a mistake, and my kids are suffering because of what I did. I wish I could have waited. I wish I would have.
For free tickets to be in the Sally Show audience, call 212-582-1722, extension 272 or 213.
Oprah. What spells sexy around the world? In some countries, droopy breasts are the hottest thing going. Gonna get me a ticket there. Their global good looks are changing the face of beauty.
I'm Hawaiian, Korean, Chinese, Dutch, English, French, Portuguese.
From Venezuela, Siberia, even Sudan.
When I was growing up, if you'd been on the cover, I would have had a whole different concept of who I was.
What is beautiful?
This is a new day, America.
Next Oprah.
Today at 4 on 21 Alive.
Ivy Tech State College. Go. Go for the experience. Go for the education. Go further. Go for the promotion. Go for the job. Go for the speed. Go for the results. Go further faster. But go now. Registration ends soon. Call 1-888-IVY-LINE. Ivy Tech State College. Go further faster.
On the next Home Improvement, Jill's mom comes for a visit.
I wanted to surprise you.
Maybe next time we should just hang a no pet strip.
And starts meddling with the tool man.
But I think it's pretty clear that you two are having intimacy problems.
Now it's in-law against outlaw.
It's open season on that wildebeest.
He's armed. And he's ready.
I got a little extra lint in my belly button.
On the next Home Improvement.
Tonight at 6:30 on 21 Alive.
It's crazy. We're sinking deeper and deeper, and we're both working full-time, and you've got a part-time job. I just don't get it.
And what makes it even worse is that our credit rating is going right down the tubes.
Let the experienced custom loan specialists at Common Point Mortgage show you how simple it can be to get cash fast, restore your credit, and put an end to monthly high-interest bills.
I knew going to Common Point would turn things around for us. I just can't believe it happened so fast.
Call Common Point Mortgage today at 1-800-968-2221.
To celebrate the arrival of a whole new line of furniture, Heilig Myers announces low introductory prices for a limited time on groups that can change the way your home looks. During the premier home sale, you'll find huge savings on fashionable quality items throughout the store. Like this Sealy floral sofa for only $4.99. Or this Straddle Lounger reclining sofa with dual massage for just $6.99. Don't miss the final weekend. We give it 2 thumbs up. I love the store.
The Coldwell Banker Real Estate website lets you check out the neighborhood before you move in. Coldwell Banker, making real estate real easy.
Temporary relief isn't enough here and here. Now, long-term help for cartilage is here. Osteo-Biflex from Sundown helps your body repair, rebuild, renew.
I don't know. It seemed like you're on something. What? Oh, yes. The mother,
I am a nurse, I use take drugs. I'll be perfectly honest with you. That was 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago.
It seems like you're on something now.
Well, I'm not.
You have to cherish your body. Your body is all you have. Yes, all the young girls. A man doesn't want a worn-out vagina. Worn-out woman, they don't want that. I'm not worn out, though.
Go! You said you want to have a baby when you're 13. Who is going to pay for that baby? You know who's going to pay? Every single person in this room for taxes. I want to see you support a baby at 13. I personally am sick of taking care of welfare babies that the mothers don't work and they get pregnant at your age. And the second comment is to the girl, Sally, when you have a makeup over show, there she is with the black tights on.
Part of this is to say it's not all right. That's what part of the message is. Our next guest says she probably doesn't need the message. She needed it back then when she was 14, and she wanted a baby. At 15, she gave birth to a baby girl. Carrie's life became more complicated 17 months ago when unprotected sex led to a second pregnancy. She is 17. She has 2 children. Carrie, you actually decided to get pregnant and have a baby when you're 14. Now, we've heard her at 12 say the same thing. Talk to me about it. Why?
Because I wanted to get out of my parents' house and make a family of my own because I was unhappy. And I made a mistake, and my kids are suffering because of what I did.
Explain that to us, Carrie.
I was dating an older guy, and he talked to me, and you know how older guys can talk younger girls into doing things. Well, I believed that he loved me and wanted to be with me, so I told him to get me pregnant, and he did.
What's life like?
It's hard.
Tell me what's hard. Give me an example.
Not knowing if you're going to have a meal for your kid because I'm not on welfare. My fiance's working. I was on it for a while. And I'm sorry, you guys.
Tell me what's hard.
Not knowing if you're going to have a meal for your kids.
What would you say to the 3 teenagers?
You guys, you need to wait. Quit thinking of yourselves and think of the babies that you're going to try to bring into this world. You're not the one that's going to suffer, they are.
How much do you love your children?
Oh, God. I wouldn't give them up for anything. But I wish I could have waited. I wish I would have.
Okay. And when you love your children and there aren't any diapers and there isn't any food, what's that like?
I just look at them and I pray to God. I don't know. It's hard.
Take a break. We'll be right back.
I got the shock of my life. My HIV test was positive. It just takes one time. And he didn't know he was positive. This is real. This is really real.
Here's something you won't want to miss. It's your chance to win one of 5 first prize glamour getaways to New York City, where you'll be pampered from dawn to dusk for fabulous days. And to add to the excitement, you could be the lucky winner who also wins a grand prize trip to Paris to live like a fashion model for a week. Simply send your address and telephone number to this address. It's your chance to win a look-good, feel-good getaway in Sally Jesse Raphael's Glamour Getaway Sweepstakes. Enter now.
This is a test. Please get pen and paper ready. During the next 60 minutes, all viewers of this station will receive 30 minutes of free psychic advice as part of a national marketing test to determine viewer interest in psychic services on this television station. But you must call right now. You may ask any questions you like regarding love, money, career, relationships. But remember, this is a limited time test. To receive 30 minutes of free psychic advice from Master Psychics, you must call the number on your screen now.
The age of the internet is upon us. It's becoming the most influential information medium in the world. And it's home to countless individuals and groups who are actively vying for the attention and loyalty of your children. Gangs, racist groups, pornographers, predators. I'm 21 Alive's Keith Edwards. Join me as I take a look at who's on the internet and what you can do to prevent your children from being seduced by web lures. Tonight at 6 and 10 from 21 Alive.
A quality roller chair from Niagara could help you stay in your home longer, and that saves you money. Starting at $10.99, roller chairs from Niagara, Panasonic, or American Massage Products will help alleviate back pains and the discomfort of arthritis. $2 million in medical research has proven that the patented action found in the massage movement of a roller chair is therapeutic. Niagara offers you better warranty, better service, and better prices. Niagara since 1949. Stop by and see us in Southtown Mall or contact us at sleepbacktherapy.com.
Freeman Jewelers Spring Sale has arrived. Beginning April 22nd through May 9th, you can experience tremendous savings throughout our store. Save 25% on all diamond merchandise, diamond pendants, earrings, engagement rings, and all loose stones. Save up to 50% on Seiko's, Citizen, Noblia's, and LaSalle's. Save 25% on all gold chains, Omega-style neck pieces, and bracelets. Come in and make this spring sale one to remember. Freeman Jewelers, where quality and service never go out of style. Freeman Jewelers, 1530 Wells, the Ringmakers.
So I get this mail from Progressive saying they have a smart new way to shop for auto insurance.
Progressive, can I help you?
They give you their rates plus the rates of several other companies. I wonder whose rates are going to be lowest.
It looks like you could save over $200 if you went with...
What? You're an insurance company?
Hey, we know how hard it is to shop for auto insurance. A lot of times we're the lowest. Sometimes we're not.
That's not what I expected from an insurance company. And then he said, well, maybe you should.
Call 1-800-AUTO-PRO or your authorized independent agent.
Would you like to forgive someone in your life, but you don't know how? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Having unprotected sex, as everyone knows, can, even a one-night stand once, can lead to a sexually transmitted disease or AIDS. Almost everyone says, just like death. Isn't going to happen to me.
That's what
is
I
not
said.
going to happen to me. That's what Jennifer thought when she had unprotected sex with a boyfriend 6 years ago. Jennifer, what happened?
What happened is that I accidentally got an HIV test almost a year later. And because of this accidental test that I was just taking out of social responsibility, because I had come to a place where I was really respecting myself and felt that if I was going to be in a relationship, that it was going to be for the right reasons, a relationship that had mutual respect, a relationship in which a person also respected my health and would show me that they were healthy as well. And what I did regarding that was I thought I would get a health checkup and that would include a pap smear. And as I was leaving the clinic, one of the nurses said, well, do you want to get an HIV test? And I'm totally needle phobic, but she convinced me that it would be a good thing to do so that I would have this clean bill of health to show a potential partner if I chose to be intimate with them. But I didn't even get the chance because 2 weeks later, I got the shock of my life. I got the doctor sitting me down in the waiting room, just like they always do, and you wait. And before the doctor had been kind of funny, joked around with me a little bit, and been a, like doctors are, told bad dad jokes and stuff. And this time he seemed really somber, and all he said to me was that he was sorry, my pap smear was normal, but my HIV test was positive. And I found out later that I was his first HIV positive test result, so he didn't really know what to do. I then had a counselor come in and talk with me, and I think that the counselor talked with me for about 2 hours.
Did you hear any of it?
No. All I could hear in my head was over and over, this is real. This is really real. But I wasn't even promiscuous, I'm one of those examples of just how I believe one of the mothers said, it just takes one time. And right now is a really frightening time in the United States. If you look at any of the statistics, and you just talk to any of your friends about what's really going on out there, we have statistics that are frightening. We've got...
Well, what about her small town? I mean, she goes to the bars...
But it's affecting every town. We have...
Well, wait, she's only sleeping with people she knows.
Right, and I knew my boyfriend very, very well. He was my best friend for about 3 years. And then 1 month while we were traveling, we, not because we really wanted to, accidentally ended up having sex, just out of our driving hormones. You know, it wasn't something that we intended to do. We didn't plan it, and he didn't know he was positive. And as a result of all this, without knowing it, he ended up infecting 4 people, and he has to live with that. I also live with this disease for every day of my life, for the rest of my life. And what I fear are statistics that tell me that right now in the United States, over 90% of all the AIDS cases in people under the age of 20 are in women. Young women make up 90% of the AIDS cases in people under the age of 20. That's frightening.
What's this disease do to you every day of your life?
Well, it causes me to take a total of 48 pills a day. I take 24 in the morning and 24 at night.
That's a lot of fun there. That's a big time. Well, which one of you said you like a lot of fun? I think that was you. A lot of fun, those pills.
Yeah, every 3 months I have my blood drawn for different tests. That's really difficult for me because, to me, needles are so traumatic. Last year I started feeling my body get very, very weak because the virus had been in my body for 6 years at that point, and that was a pretty long time for someone to go being healthy enough to still work and the like. And I've had to start taking medication, and I cannot discontinue this medication. I need to completely adhere to this medication schedule, or else I lose the opportunity to extend my life. I probably wouldn't have enough energy to fly all the way to New York City and do this show and do the outreach that I do. For me, the hardest part about being here is how saddened and sickened I am by the fact that you guys are not respecting your own health. Your health is the only thing you have that no one can ever take away from you. And that's what I want to get through to you, is that if you protect your health now, you can grow from whatever experiences you are going through. You're making choices now that are your choices. No one is in that bedroom or that car or whatever you're saying when you make that decision. But at least if you're going to do these things, you have to protect your health. It's not like it used to be. I mean, it used to be that you could get other STDs that never went away. But now we have an STD that is potentially fatal. We have no cure for this virus at this point. This disease is not over.
Would you have risked your life like she did to come and talk to you?
No.
Would you have risked your life like she did to come and talk to you?
No.
Would you have risked your life? No. So you're doing something for 3 people who wouldn't do it for you. We'll be right back.
It says here over 40 million Americans have some blemish on their credit. Well, who hasn't been late on a mortgage or credit card payment? At the Money Store, they understand. Even if your credit isn't perfect, you can still get a home loan to pay off high-rate bills, lower monthly payments, even get some extra cash. Just call 1-800-LOAN-YES. You don't have to live with those high-rate bills anymore. Call the Money Store instead. That's 1-800-LOAN-YES.
At this precise moment, somewhere in America, a plastic container is out of control. The handle of a laundry basket is giving way. And a garbage can has just lost its battle with a bumper. To the owners of these pathetic plastic containers, Rubbermaid has just one thing to say. Na 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 na. Rubbermaid, ideas that last.
The best loans don't always come from a bank. Hi, I'm Greg Roebuck of Mortgage Professionals, and for many of you, I have a better choice. You want to buy a home but don't have a lot of cash? We can help many of you get your dream home with as little as 3% down. If you're buying your home on land contract, we will refinance your home into your name. Too many credit card bills? Just use the equity in your home to consolidate debt. We have evening and weekend appointments available, and we will travel to your home to document the loan. Just give us a call.
Name your price on the burger. That's right.
Burger places are wheeling and dealing. 99-cent burgers, $2.99 combos. Are these great deals or just a great deal of fat? fat is cheap. For a good deal without all the fat, come to Subway. Choose from 7 subs with 6 grams of fat or less. Add baked lays in a drink, and you have an entire meal with 8 fat grams or less.
For an unforgettable graduation party, call Catering Central Custom Catering from Subway. Toll free at 888-460-4949.
Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Complete, comprehensive, CompuServe for the serious about Internet Online.
What's so hot about new Hot Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
With an oven-baked taste right from the microwave.
What are you gonna pick?
New Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Vitasana multivitamin gel caps. Essential vitamins and minerals, plus pure ginseng to give you a natural spark of vitality. Vitasana, full of vitamins, minerals, and life.
I'm lucky to have Pat Ferrari, our family therapist. Pat, you will notice that I try to get into the heads of a kid.
Yeah. What happens is that you cannot create unconditional love. Your family unit, for some reason, is breaking down. You do not feel attached to your family unit. You don't feel like you're getting that love that you feel that you need. So what you want to do is you want to have a baby so that now you have an attachment and there's an unconditional love. Someone that's not going to leave you. Someone that's not going to, will always be with you, to give you the respect, to give you the love. But what's going to happen is if you have a baby now, she's going to turn out just like you and not give you the love and not give you the respect.
I don't want a baby. I don't want a baby.
Inevitable, okay? There's a self-esteem issue. If you notice the correlation of all the girls up there, and they have a weight problem, there's a self-esteem issue, let's correlate it with the total issue, okay? If you felt better about yourself, you wouldn't allow yourself to be abused that way. But moms, you're doing all that you can do, but I have to say, you've got to get tough. You've got to get tough. Tough love. And as tough as it may be, it's either you do it or get out. And that's it. And as far as the town, one of my closest friends, she died of AIDS. I thought I knew her. It doesn't matter how you know a person. It doesn't matter where you come from. AIDS doesn't know anybody but everybody. You have to be careful. You have to start thinking better of yourself. You're affecting other people by this. You don't have the right to do that.
You young ladies up there are our future. And if you continue on doing what you're doing, we have no future. We have no children. We have no future at all. And for the young lady on the end, Jennifer, you stay strong because you're going to make it. They'll find you.
Are you having trouble forgiving someone for a past mistake? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
I work with planes, but I'm not a pilot.
I work with the space program. I'm not an astronaut.
I work in rock and roll, but I'm not a musician.
All over the country, ITT Technical Institute graduates are working in some of today's most exciting career fields. To learn how ITT Tech can help you get started with a degree in electronics, call 1-800-942-0088 for an informative brochure. That's 1-800-942-0088.
You know, people can't contain themselves when they realize what a great deal they get at One Stop Auto. All right! No matter how bad their credit history, One Stop gets them approved. Ah, that's the one! And some people are even shocked when they see such a great selection of cars, trucks, and vans. Check out my new ride! So do yourself a favor. Forget those other buy here, pay here lots. Stop once at One Stop. Oh, no more four-cylinder beaters. 8 convenient locations, including Fort Wayne and New Haven. One Stop Auto. If we can't make the deal can't be made.
You come to Hubcap Express because you replace a lost or broken wheel cover. We have over 800 styles. You don't have to drive all over town to find what you need. You shop Hubcap Express because you really want pros who know what they're talking about. This means you leave our store with a proper hubcap or rim. The first time, properly installed at the right price.
21 Alive invites you to celebrate springtime with some of the best local home designers. Come and spend a day in the country and enjoy the 1998 designer show house that's transformed this charming family home into a decorator's dream. The show house is located on the banks of the St. Joseph River in the Riverwood Edition. It's only reachable by shuttle service from Trinity Presbyterian Church at 9600 St. Joe Road. Come enjoy the spring inspirations of style and color in the 1998 designer show house. For information, call 422-6467.
Next, Sally.
There he was. She was doing a lap dance on him.
This 54-year-old wife thinks her 39-year-old husband's been messing around with another woman.
How old was she? 69.
She thinks she knows.
He is the father.
Now she wants to prove it.
You want to get down nitty-gritty?
Wow.
I need to know the truth. Next, Sally.
All right, so I think I can, if we rush, we can pull this off. Carrie has had a real hard time. What happened to the stroller?
I lost it.
In the airport?
Yeah.
How do you lose a stroller in an airport?
They took it and they said that they were going to put it back because I couldn't take it on the plane, and then I don't know where it went.
You didn't go down to the...
I went to the baggage claim and it wasn't there.
Well, you have to make them do that. You really do, but I know it's hard. I don't condone having children with one hand and a child with another and all of that. I'm sorry, that's just me. But I really feel if there's a little way in which we can help you, I would like to do that. Albie's Baby Store, we called them, on Amsterdam Avenue, and they will give you a new stroller. But I want you to talk to the... Here is a gift certificate for clothes for the children from Marshall's, who was very nice about doing this, okay? Remember, I don't condone this kind of thing. But I also care more about the children than I do about girls who make silly choices. And for the rest of you, as Pat said, you desperately need a dose of tough reality. And I want each one of you, if you've got anything in your heart or in your soul, to thank her for putting her life at risk to come and talk to you.
But I also have to, even if you're having unprotected sex and you're fortunate and all you get is VD, all you get is venereal warts. That breaks down your immune system. It works on your T cells just the same. So it brings you much more susceptible to the AIDS virus. So if you've had candida, if you've had yeast infections, if you've had many of those bacteria that stay within us as women, what happens is that your T cells then are more susceptible for the AIDS virus.
You are not pregnant. We gave you a pregnancy test. We'll see you next time. Join us on our website.
Since the show, Janine said she feels that Melanie is still obsessed with sex. To help protect her, Mom's been sneaking condoms into her purse, hoping Melanie will use them. Melanie told us that what Jennifer and Carrie told her had a huge effect on her. She said she realizes that having sex is a big deal, and she'll use protection from now on. Karina told us that Danielle hasn't been going out as much, but still hasn't changed her ways. She hopes when her daughter watches this show, she can learn from other people's mistakes. Carrie told us that Judy has changed her entire attitude towards sex. Judy says the consequences are just too great and has decided to abstain. Jennifer's T-cell count became very low since the show. She says she'll be fine as long as she keeps stress to a minimum in her life. That hasn't been easy since she's working on a documentary film about HIV. She's hopeful it will air on World AIDS Day. Carrie said the most touching thing about doing the show was all the hugs that she received from the guests and audience members. She hopes her message will help teens everywhere.